There's that man again.
So everybody that I know that are into fragrances, they want those types of fragrances that when you walk by people, it hangs in the air something beautifully. I have five of them here that'll do just that for you. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Teddy Files. I'm your resident sommelier, Mr. Dearest Teddy, and today we are talking about 5 fragrances that hang in the air something beautiful. The kind of fragrances that when you walk by people, they'll probably smell it for quite a few minutes right after you've actually left the area. And one of those fragrances that I know for a fact get you perfect airtime miles is this one here, and that would be Bentley for Men Intense. So I won't be doing a lot of spraying these things in the air because these are, I won't say overly strong fragrances, but like I said, I'm not saying that they have airtime miles for nothing because these fragrances will last, especially this one here. I mean, it's beautiful, woody, spicy. It is honestly, I was I was very, very into the original Bentley for Men, the very first one, and I still love it. I still have it. It's right behind me. But there's something about this intense one that it's enchanting. There's something about it that it changes. It changes the game for me when it comes to this type of scent profile. It has somewhat of an old school flair to it, but a great amount of sophistication. Yes, you heard me. It has a great amount of sophistication to it because when you smell it, it smells grown. It smells grown up. It smells sophisticated. It smells like you mean business and you're about your business. This right here is a beautiful, sweet, sexy, sensual fragrance. I mean, some of the main notes that you can catch in this fragrance is black pepper, some rum, cinnamon. You got incense to give it a little bit of a smoky feel, but you also have that leather. And that changes the game when it comes to this fragrance. I'm telling you right now, if you want to get some good airtime miles out of your fragrance, then this is definitely one you want to get in your cart, and that would be Bentley for Men Intense. So the next fragrance that I got coming up, I got straight influenced by the fragrance community for this, and I am so glad, man. I am so glad that I listen to guys like Bowtie Fragrance Guy, that I listen to guys like TLTG Reviews, because had I not, I would have never gotten my hands on something as glorious as this, and that would be Rochas Moustache, EDP. This fragrance, man, look, you want to talk about love at first sniff? Damn it. Damn, that's a good fragrance, man. This is excellent. This is an excellent fragrance. I'm going to be honest with you. Every bit of hype that this fragrance has gotten in the community is well deserved. Well deserved. I mean, honestly, we're not even going to talk about what it's cloning. I'm just going to talk about what I smell. And what I smell is a beautiful amount of just amber and vanilla and just some of that woodsy, almost smoky. It is an amazing fragrance. I swear to you, it's an amazing fragrance. It has perfect. Now this one definitely gives you a perfect amount of ATMs. Airtime miles, people. You got to stick with me. So you want a perfect amount of ATMs. I mean, it's got some of that spiciness from that pink pepper, but it has a almost a little bit of that balsamic nature of that benzoin, but it has that vanilla and rose. I swear to you, people, and the patchouli as well. Oh my goodness, this one here. This one, I am so glad. Once again, I'm so glad I got influenced. Yes, they done influenced me on this one. And when I got it in house and I smelled it on my skin, love it first sniff. This definitely lives in the walls of sophistication. This is definitely one of those fragrances. This is one of those ones, in case you didn't know. And that would be Rochas Moustache, EDP. So the next fragrance that I got coming up, it smells great. has beautiful ATMs, but damn it if it ain't about the most baffling fragrance in my collection, because it was one of my blind buy wins, and the name of it is Franck Olivier's Oud Touch. Yeah, ain't no oud in this. Ain't no oud in this. But of course they have oud in the title. I don't know. I guess the trend is oud, but you don't have to have oud to smell good, because this right here, I mean, that beautiful patchouli, you catch more patchouli and musk in this fragrance than you do any other kind of smells. I mean, it has that sweetness from the caramel as well, and you catch the vanilla. But for me, it's almost, it has a little bit of a balsamic nature. I guess that's coming from the olibanum as well, and it has rose in it. It is a well-crafted fragrance. It is a damn good fragrance, and when I tell you the ATMs on this is crazy, the ATMs go crazy on this one, man. I'm telling you, it's a very inexpensive fragrance. I think I paid $26 for it. I got 5 to 6 hours out of it, so that's not too bad, especially for a $26 fragrance. Man, look, all I can say is, if you're expecting oud, yeah, don't get it. I mean, it smells like oud, I guess, but ain't no oud in it. So, just curb your enthusiasm for that. But if you want a nice, just patchouli driven, musky, somewhat rosy sweet fragrance, then yeah, it's right up your alley. Franck Olivier's Oud Touch. All right, folk, I'm gonna talk to y'all. So I used to hate blue fragrances. Yes, I did. The reason being is because the first blue fragrance that I had ever gotten, the first one, was Polo Blue EDT, and it smelled so sour off my skin. It made it, honestly, to me, it smelled like BO off of me. Now, I smelled it on other people and it would smell fine, but on me it was just horrible, and it kind of turned me off to blue fragrances. Now, years later, I get my hands on some Abercrombie & Fitch blue, and it opened my eyes back up to the blue fragrances. And then, you get the Dior Sauvage, the Bleu de Chanel, things of that nature. But I still hadn't gotten any Polo. And then one day I said, you know what? Let me try Polo again, try a blue Polo fragrance again. And I went on and got Polo Blue Parfum. And man, when I tell you, Polo Blue Parfum opened the door truly back to me getting anything blue from Polo. And I'm so glad that it did, so I could get my hands on this Polo Deep Blue Parfum. Man, I'm so glad I got this fragrance. I'm upset that I missed out on it when it first came out, because like I said, I was shell shocked from it. But now, to me, it's one of the better blue designer fragrances out here. It's not the longest lasting fragrance, even though it's a Parfum concentration. I think I get about 6 hours out of it. It's great for me though. That's perfect for me. I mean, you got the C notes that has a little bit of that saltiness, but it's mostly about the ambroxan and the musk and that cypress. It has mango in it, but you don't get a lot of sweetness out of it. What you mostly get is a lot of that ambroxan, a lot of that musk, and the saltiness from the C notes. This, to me, is one of the top-notch blue fragrances out there, and you could definitely do yourself well getting your hands on Polo Deep Blue Parfum. So the last fragrance that I have coming up has some of the most outrageous ATMs. Outrageous to the point to where last year Mrs. Grizz almost jumped me when I had this fragrance on. And you might get jumped as well, and that would be For a Man, or Parfum, Homme, Décarant, Grizz, Le Soir. I know that's a lot, but hey, the name is as elegant as the smell, because this here, oh man, I mean, it's powdery, it's woody, it has some sweetness as well, but it doesn't lean feminine to me. I mean, it can be unisex, but to me, it's so much more of a masculine type of fragrance. I mean, you got just some of that cleanliness from that lavender at the top, and the butteriness of that orris butter. But what you get with this mostly is that tonka bean, the incense, and that ambroxan that just pushes it out in the air, giving you those perfect sniffistication situations. I'm telling you, people, this one right here, if you want the kind of compliments or conversation starters or any of that type of stuff that you're looking for in a fragrance, this is definitely one. This is you can dress this up in a suit. It works well with casual wear as well. As far as I'm concerned, this fragrance is an all-around do-it-all type of fragrance, especially for this type of season because of the sweet nature of it. But once again, it's not overly sweet. Has a lot more powderiness to it. It has some of that smokiness from the incense. Look, get your hands on this one, man. This is a very good ATM fragrance. I'm telling you. It's not too many more things I can say about this one. Yeah, I'm putting it in my nose again. I might wear this tomorrow. This is definitely going to go on the skin tomorrow. And that would be for a man or pour homme décorant le soir. Yeah, I ain't French, but this is. Well, everyone, that is my time. And before you guys get in my inbox and start asking me what it is, ATMs stand for airtime miles. And what do I mean by airtime miles? I'm talking about how long the fragrance sits in the air and how far back someone can actually smell it. Now, of course, they're not going to smell it a mile away. So we're just kind of, we're just talking here. But some fragrances you can smell from quite a few feet away, and it leaves a great scent memory to a lot of people. And it's just something great to be able to speak about, as far as fragrances go, because we do want people to be able to smell us, and we do want other people as well as ourselves to have that great experience with the fragrance. So people, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the content because it helps the channel to grow. And please remember to hit that bell icon every time I upload a video so you know exactly when I come on, because my name is Mr. Diaz Teddy, your fragrance sommelier. And over here we don't do stink, so please don't be a stink ass. Have a good day.